Hey Mill City, welcome to another episode of Know Your Leaders. And in this series, what we're attempting to do is to bring you into the lives of the leadership of Mill City Church. You've already seen a few episodes, and now we're going to go towards more of our lay leadership at Mill City. You've seen some of our vocational staff. Now we're going to focus on some of our lay leaders. And today we start with one of our worship leaders, Mr. Sean Hayes. So welcome, Sean, to the episode today. Sean, we're going to start by just giving the folks an idea, just a little bit about yourself, really quick.
Sure. So, quick summary. I am 26 years old, from Chelmsford, Massachusetts, right next door. That's where I grew up. Graduated from UMass Lowell in 2016 with a Bachelor's of Science in Mechanical Engineering, and I work in Salem, New Hampshire as an engineer at a medical components manufacturer called Nordson Medical.
Awesome. Engineer. All right, here we go. What are the primary ways that you lead and serve here at Mill City?
So there are lots of ways to serve and be involved, but the three ways that I'm most involved are, one, as you said, one of the worship leaders. So facilitating what happens on Sunday services with leading the music and arranging the service, working with you on coordinating that, and as well as Josh Lynn. Also during the weeks, lead a community group our home with Robbie, and also just discipling and meeting with guys, college students, and other guys within the church throughout the week.
Cool. So do you coordinate with me on Sunday mornings, or do I coordinate more with you?
Any given week, I might tell you what to do. You might tell me what to do.
And we just roll with it.
We just roll with
it. All right. So number 3 here. What path led you to become a ministry leader at Mill City? So how did you go from here to where you are today?
Well, always grew up playing music and loving music. And in my younger years was in the youth band at my home church growing up. And then when I moved into college, had the opportunity to lead musical worship at Christian Student Fellowship, the campus ministry at UMass Lowell, and then upon graduating, transitioned to leading at Mill City Church.
And you do a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Here's a great question. I love asking this question because I think it's really important for folks in our church and those who are listening to know a little bit more of our faith stories, because no one comes out of the womb a Christian. No matter what environment we grew up in, no matter what family we come from. And so how did you, Sean Hayes, become a follower of Jesus?
Well, it's been a long journey. I grew up in a Christian home. I think I was just hoping that by proxy, if I just was amongst my Christian family and went to church and did all the church things enough, then I was just counted in that Christian club. But I just remember through middle school just being really afraid of feeling like I wasn't in the loop correctly. Was just afraid of the consequences. The thought of hell was really scary to me. And so I read my Bible, and I learned the fact that yes, because of my sin, that I was deserving of punishment, but God intervened to save me from my sin, and Jesus died on the cross to take the punishment for my sin, so that in Him resurrecting on the third day, I could also live and be free and follow Him with my life. And so that was a commitment I made in middle school, and sought to continue to be involved in church and to serve all the way in through college. But there were still lots of growing points along the way. I know college especially was a formative time where I started to understand what it meant to live in the grace that Jesus has given, and kind of chip away at all of my impulses to earn my salvation again and again, just to do things for God, and instead accept the free gift of grace and serve out of joy and love. And so that's been, I guess, a quick summary of my faith journey.
I think for most of us as human beings, and probably for some of you guys who are watching this, that the concept of grace is one of the most difficult aspects of Christianity. And the idea that salvation is a free gift, that living in Christ is a free gift, that when we mess up, that there is grace and there's forgiveness, because we're all so performance driven. And this is drilled into us from an early age, that we get things because we've done things. And it's so easy to bring that over to our faith walk. And so I appreciate you sharing that, because I think a lot of people will identify with that. So when you think about serving in ministry, leading in ministry, what's something that just brings you the greatest joy as you work and you serve in God's church week in and week out?
So I guess one of the special things about serving as one of the worship leaders at Mill City is just the special vantage point that provides in Sunday morning gatherings. And so while there is something special, and I love being amidst the congregation on weeks that I'm not serving, singing out and having people to my left and my right singing in a unified voice, praise to God, there is something special about being able to be up front, not to be seen, but to actually look out and see our church families we sing together. And so to sing uniting truths about God and about ourselves, and to look out and see my brothers and sisters in Christ and know their stories and know where they are in life, even in a given week, and see them singing as well. It just adds an extra level of power to that process of corporate worship. And to know, like, in hard times, to see a brother and be like, I know what's going on in his life, and to see him worshiping and singing gives me hope and encouragement. And even just in victory, celebrating together. And so that's just something that is really special about, I guess, the opportunity to serve as worship leader.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. All right, so let's switch gears a little bit, and let's have some fun here. So,
Fun. Let's do it.
To get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
All right. So just tell us really quick just some fun things about Sean Hayes. Like, we see you on stage on any given Sunday morning, but what do you like to do in your free time? What just gets you excited? Tell us some of your fun things.
Well, might be surprised to know that maybe not surprised. I talk about it a lot. I really enjoy skiing. Maybe more of the
water skiing.
No, this is outdoor, very cold weather, fluffy snow powder skiing.
Oh, awesome.
The kind where you ski really fast in really deep snow, up in trees and off of very steep cliffs. Enjoy that a lot. I've had the chance to take some trips out west with extended family, and that's always a lot of fun. Staying safe, not getting hurt as best I can. But also just playing soccer, grew up doing that, and do pickup most weeks with friends from church and high school and just from the community. And so that's a special time to just hang out and exercise in that way. And love game nights, baked goods.
Baked goods.
I like to have fun, and I like to hang out with folks. Usually if I'm with people, I'm happy.
You're a pretty easy personality. All right, here's our rapid fire. So this is where we have a lot of fun. Here's your thing. You're just supposed to just say what comes to mind. Like, don't overthink these at all. Just give us the answer that you can think of at the top of your head, all right? So,
okay.
You ready to go for it?
Hit me.
All right, so the Christian book that has had the most lasting impact on your walk with God.
Probably Worship Matters by Bob Coughlin. I remember reading that with you sophomore year of college. And I was like kind of hyped up. I'm now making this longer, but hyped out about, now I'm going to learn all these tips and tricks of being a good worship leader. And then like the first chapter was just about theology and about Jesus and about grace. And that just really was very formative. And
awesome.
So
awesome.
Good. I'll be faster next time.
All right. 3 albums on your iPod you've listened to this week.
So this week I've listened through Today's the Day, Lincoln Brewster, listened through Corey Wong's new live album, and probably one of my staples, Where the Light Is, John Mayer live album.
That's diverse.
Yeah.
You're well-rounded.
Trying to be.
Okay, here we go. Favorite sitcom?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Haven't heard that one yet. Favorite TV drama?
Don't really watch a lot of TV dramas, but probably Stranger Things.
Oh.
If that counts.
Why not? Stranger Things. That's kind of strange. Okay. Favorite restaurant?
Probably Sizzling Kitchen in Lowell.
Oh,
It's good.
so Merrimack Street.
Yeah.
Favorite movie franchise?
Lord of the Rings.
Nice. Preferred free day destination? I know what you're going to say. Hiking in the mountains, chilling at the beach, or shopping at the mall?
Skiing in the mountains.
Skiing in the mountains? There's not a skiing in the mountains option. Okay, fine. We'll go with that.
I'm a trailblazer.
Okay, Hulu, Netflix, or Disney Plus?
Probably whichever one my friends are paying for and I get to use.
Classic Sean Hayes. Okay, yes or no, pineapple on pizza?
Sure. Pineapple on anything.
We
Pineapple
want-
on the grill. Pineapple on pizza. Just not pineapple out of the can. Gotta be fresh.
Okay, we won't order together then. All right, lastly, here we go. A meaningful Bible verse.
Meaningful Bible verse. Probably Lamentations 3, 19 through 21. Remember my afflictions and my wanderings, the wormwood and the gall. My soul continually remembers it and is bowed down within me. But this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness.
Good job. There you have it, friends.
It's me.
Now you know one of your worship leaders just a little bit better, Sean Hayes. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.